So Nora,
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
Oh, super excited. I
Yeah,
cannot wait to go back.
yeah, me too. I we missed it last year, so
Yeah.
it was something I really missed doing last year, and so I'm looking forward to doing it again this year.
Yeah. It's like super quickly it became like our favorite race to go to every year.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Great.
What are you looking forward to most this next year or for this upcoming race?
Honestly, just going and having a really good time down in Mexico, down
Yeah.
in Baja. Um, it's just so awesome being down there, and just the food, the people that they love the racing down there. Going down for 6 days, it's just a blast.
Yeah.
Like I
And
can't wait.
when do we go again?
End of August, or no, end of April.
Oh
End of
my
August would be too
god.
hot. No, end of April. I think it's April 30th to the like maybe the 7th or 8th.
Okay.
I think we
And
qualify on Friday the 30th, maybe something like
gotcha.
that.
So tell everybody where are we starting from and where do we go to?
Well, so we're gonna qualify down in Ensenada, and then we're gonna go. It's 6 days all the way down the peninsula, all the way down the tip of Baja. The first day is Ensenada to San Felipe, and for those of you guys who don't know what the Norra 1000 is, Norra was the originator of the first Baja 1000 back in like 1967, and then I think it got sold to Score International maybe like 1970 ish, 70 71 maybe, and then and I don't know exactly how long it's been, but like 10 or 15 years ago.
I think the first one back was 2010.
Okay, so 15, 16 years ago, they went back and did another 1,000-mile race all the way down the peninsula. And essentially, it was for vintage cars,
Mm-hmm.
um, older race cars that were really not um, prepared to race modern day Baja racing. And then it's kind of evolved into more modern cars, lots of side by sides, things like that. And that's what we're racing. We're going to be in the turbo, I think they call it forced induction class, in our Speed UTV we've had for a couple of years that we've been developing and getting that better and better and more reliable. The first year we did it, we had a couple issues, a couple days. We didn't get to finish a few stages, but we did make it all the way down to Cabo. And again, this is a 6 day rally. It's a rally format. In other words, there's stages, and then you have the transit sections, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can't trailer your vehicle anywhere. You got to drive the whole thing, and it ends up being like 1,400 miles, I think.
Yeah, and it's what it comes out to about like 200 something miles a day,
Yeah,
more or
two,
less.
300 miles a day.
Yeah.
So yeah, the first day is like Ensenada over to San Felipe, and then you get to, if you got to work on your car or whatever. Hopefully, you don't have to work on it that much. Um, and then I think the second day is San Felipe to Bay of LA, Bay of LA to San Ignacio.
Yeah.
And then San Ignacio over to Loreto, Loreto to La Paz, and then La Paz into San Jose del Cabo. So, like we said, a couple hundred miles a day, 200 to 300. They do have a couple of marathon stages that are a little longer. Um, it's I don't know. Right now, it's the Dakar rally is going on. We've kind of been watching that a little bit. That's been really cool to watch. But those guys do like I don't know. I think it's like 5,000 miles or something.
Yeah, over
total.
14
It's
days.
crazy.
Yeah.
This isn't quite that intense. This is more of a kind of a fun race to go do, but it's still a race. We did it a couple years ago, and right from the get go, there was guys just going hard, going balls out, and I was and Jarrett was riding with me, and I was like, we're not gonna do this right now. We got too many miles to go, and you'd get down, 30, 40 miles down the road, and those same guys that were out there squirreling were either upside down or broke an A-arm off or did something.
Well, and funny enough, I mean, we were taking that conservative pace, more or less that he was saying, and still at the end of day two, we were still sitting sixth in our class out of 30 or more cars.
That was wild.
I mean, you really, like you said, it is a race, but the whole point is to get to the end without making any stops. And if you can do that, you're going to be setting yourself up well for the end of the rally.
Yeah, it was just so much fun. We just had a really good time. I just enjoyed being down there we had I think we had 6 or 8 guys went with us, family, friends, and it was just about having a really good time and enjoying the scenery, enjoying Baja, and seeing if we could win. We didn't win, last year, but I think this year with the improvements we're making on the car, we're going to be able to go a lot faster. We've got, I think the clutching issues worked out now. Some of our belt temp issues we got worked out, and just overall, I think the car is going to be better prepared.
Yeah,
and not only that, we've had we've got a few Baja races under our belt in the last 2 years. We did Norra, we did the Baja 1000, we did the Baja 400.
Mm-hmm.
So we're kind of getting a little more experience down in Mexico, and I think that's important too.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think there's a big learning curve when you know go from racing in the States into Mexico. It's just a whole different beast over there, and so I think he's right. I think it's really big for us that we have had that seat time and just getting an idea of what the terrain is like over there. Learning how to read it and learning how to go fast, even if it is rough or rocky or whatever the terrain may bring.
And the terrain is so varied down there. I mean, right from the get go, and out of Nelson Ranch, headed into Ojos Negros, it's mountainous, it's twisty, tight roads with trees and all kind of stuff you can barrel into, and then you get kind of in the desert, kind of opens up a little bit, and then you get over towards San Felipe. San Felipe is San Felipe. It's just shit.
Yeah,
most of it.
And those of you that don't, have never seen a video about San Felipe or watched any of those, clips on YouTube. San Felipe is, for the most part, just big 3 foot to 5 foot, whoops that the whole car can be engulfed in the middle of these things. And so it's super rough, not as technical as, some other sections, but just rough and will beat you up and really puts a lot of wear and tear on these cars.
And two, you got a lot of sand washes down there, and there's some different things that can be fun. San Felipe area can be fun to drive in,
Mm-hmm.
but as soon as you start getting further south, as soon as you get south of say Bay of LA, it kind of sort of smooths out.
Yeah, totally.
They haven't raced as much down there. You don't have trophy trucks with big 40-inch tires that have been running down there. It gets fast, flowy, and the further south you get, the more fun it gets.
Yeah,
I thought.
Yeah, no doubt. The further into this rally, you'd think, oh man, after a few days you're tired and just ready to be done. But all this beautiful terrain that you're driving on and getting to see every day, it just gets you right back to where you're like, okay, I want to do it again the next day, and then when you get to Cabo, you're like, oh man, we're done already.
Yeah, I remember going down the last I don't know, it seemed like it was maybe 10 miles up this wash going into San Jose del Cabo, and it was you and I, and it was like, man, I don't want this to end. We just did however many miles, a lot of miles, and over a week or so, and I don't want it to end.
I know.
I kind of wanted to keep going.
Yeah.
And so we got to the end and the finish line. It was really cool. But I was like, I was kind of bummed it was over with.
I know.
Yeah. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Just that same kind of deal, going to have a good time, and I just like going to Mexico.
Yeah, no, I do too. I know, for a long time, at least when I was growing up, we never really went to Mexico, and so it's cool to be able to experience that the last few years, and I'm excited to go back for some more.
Yeah. So kind of our thought was with this, this series, we're trying to sort of lay out sort of what we're doing to get the car ready to go on a 1,400-mile race. A lot of the car now is somewhat prepped. I mean, we've done a ton of stuff. We're in the finishing stages of our upgrades. We got to do some testing on those just to make sure that the function is correct. But I think we're pretty close. And so what I think we'd like to do with this is just keep documenting this and take you from I think we're in the middle of January now till the end of April when we head down to Mexico, and just take you guys along. So that's kind of what our goal with this is going to be. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Huge thank you to everyone who watched part 1 of the Road to the Norra 1000. In the comments below, leave us some questions that you want answers to. It can be anything to do with the race itself, the race car, or even the team, and what the aspects behind that are. So can't wait for you guys to follow along this journey with us. Leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.